Hi everyone, it's RoleyPoleyCosplays, and today I'm going to be doing a wig styling video for you guys. I'm also doing a voiceover, so this should be very exciting. I hope I don't mess up. But the style I'm going to do for the wig, I'm going to be doing Riri from The Romantic Killer. It's a new anime that just came out on Netflix. I watched it twice and I love it. So first, we're going to hack off this wig because she has really short hair. So yeah, I'm just like hacking it off and then I'm trimming the ends. See as I go. I can see this. Ooh, I can see the loose strands there. But yeah, I do go back and get those later on. I just, cut them off and then I keep trimming the ends so they don't look horrible. And then I'm like doing a little on the side, just cutting it a bit, just so it looks better. And then I'm retrimming the bangs. I forgot the word bangs for a minute, but there we go. Here's me trimming again because it literally looks like a hack job. And I keep trimming it and trimming it. It's a lot of trimming, if I'm being honest. But then I go brushing the hair. By the way, this is not a tutorial on how to do her hair, because I literally suck at doing hair. This was a learning process for me as I did it. So over here, I'm just teasing the hair and hairspraying it down just so I can add a bit of volume to it. I saw a TikTok about it, so I was like, let me do that. So yeah, I just do that and then I keep doing it in different layers so it looks like it has volume at least a little bit. I don't know if you could even tell the difference, but I thought I could kind of tell the difference. But yeah, the wig I used here, I bought it on Amazon years ago, and it was the wig I used for Lucy Harfilia when I first started out. So I thought that was really interesting that I got to at least reuse the wig and have a different purpose for it. So right here, I'm just kind of like curling the ends, just giving it like a little swoop. Same thing with the bangs. And it's not doing too much. I'm just straightening it a bit to make it look neat. There we go. But while we're here, I could talk about Riri. So Riri in The Romantic Killer, she is a mythical wizard. And it's like a creature. And this creature can turn into like a girl and a boy. And I was just focusing on the girl character's hair. So that's the cosplay I plan on doing just for funsies. Because I thought the show was so fun and interesting. You should definitely check it out because I feel like if I start talking about it, then I might spoil something, so I'm not going to. So here I am trying on the wig, and I like realized that it is too long because her hair is way shorter than I remembered. So there I am cutting off a piece because I was like measuring it out, and I'm gonna take off the wig and then I'm gonna go like chop it again. So here I am. I'm doing like this method where you just like go up and down as you're cutting it, so it's not as like straight. It like looks like a bit more volume. It looks like normal hair when you do it like that, because like no hair is gonna be like perfectly, and it looks weird when it's just like chopped across. So I gave it a trim. I see it looks kind of awful, but I'm like whatever. So I finish up with the trimming and then I cut it a bit more, add some like cutting styles to volumize it. I think I literally like don't know what I'm doing. Don't take advice from me. This is not a tutorial. I'm just going with the flow. I'm straightening the ends again, just give them a little curve for volume. Puffing it up. And yeah, I give it twirls. Keep straightening. I feel like this wig, it was such a long process for this wig. Like it literally took hours for me to record this video, and I've had like 50 minutes of footage. I have no idea. So here I am trying on the wig again. It is so short in the back. Like I literally screamed and panicked. I looked like that chick, well, the little girl from the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the one that like blows the bubble gum. But I'm positive that I did cut it too short in the back, and that's why I'm like screaming every 2 seconds. But here I am trimming the bangs again, but I'm having like a midlife crisis because I think it just looks awful, absolutely awful, and I still think it looks awful now at the end. But here I am trimming it again and again to like try to gaslight myself to think it looks good, and that's what I've been doing like this entire time, just gaslighting myself to make it look like, to make myself think it looks good. That's what I meant. But I take it off and I'm gonna add like the little loopy loops that she has in her hair. Did I know how I was gonna do this? Not really, no. It was a learning process and I had so many trials and errors. But this is what I ended up doing. I looped pieces of hair around my finger and then tied it like that, and then I would trim off the ends, and then I chopped off the bottom part, and then I would kind of just like see where the placement is, and then I would, trim it again to get rid of the loose hairs. And right now I'm just hairspraying it down so it stays in place. And I'm getting this fabric glue that I've been using. I literally like trust with my whole life. Like, it's so good to me. It's good to me, I think. And it's the only glue I have on hand, to be honest. So it's the glue I'm going to rely on. So I just kind of glue the ends so all the hairs stay together. And I'm doing the same thing with another chunk of hair. I'm just kind of tying it off, and I'm making sure that it's the same size as the other one. Like, you see me compare it right there. It wasn't really the same size, but it was close enough. Again, I trim off the excess hairs, hairspray it down, and I do the same thing where I just chop off the excess hair and then glue it so it, stays together. I ended up chopping that part off at some point, I don't remember when, but I let this stuff dry, took out the hair ties, and then I replaced it with like thread, and I tried figuring out the placement of how I'm gonna put it on so it doesn't look ugly. So I find a spot, I glue it down, and then I wrap hair around it so it can like hold it up into place. And it sort of worked and it sort of didn't work. And I literally had to do the other one off camera because it took me so long. I'm literally dying, as you can see my face. It's been hours. I started when there was daylight and ended like at night. As you can see on my face, I'm talking about how long it took me and how tired I was. I had to end up using thread to like keep those two sides together. And oh my gosh, it was such a long process. You can see me complain about it right there. But yeah, like I'm so tired. Like, I literally gave up. I'm waiting for it to dry. At some point it did fall off and I had to glue it back on in the middle of the night, but I was just so done. I was so tired. I just kind of gave up. It does look like hella ugly to me, and I've been like gaslighting myself into thinking it looks good. And there's just me like complaining about how tired I am. And this was such a long process. Like, I regretted every minute of it. You can see like all the hair that's there. It was gross. Like, yeah, it was gross. Definitely gross. But I literally hope I never have to do this ever again. I hope it just burns in fire. This video is sponsored by no one. Absolutely no one. I wasn't able to give a proper ending to today's video because I was so upset with the results. Anyways, when it comes to making videos, I do plan on posting videos once a week at the end of the week, either on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. That's all I wanted to say, but make sure you like and subscribe. Also, turn on notifications to know when I upload, and don't forget to check out my Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. Bye.